Good evening, I'm Bill Peasant. I'm here with Craig Whitaker. We're just two of the many people who are working extremely hard to make this Raising the Bar attempt at winning the small business revolution a success. And we want to start by congratulating you because you have been phenomenal. By every measurement, by the number of likes, shares, and comments we've gotten on the Small Business Revolution page, we had twice as many entries as any other of the competing towns. So we're confident that we're doing well, but we need to do more. Today, I was in a conference call. We were in a conference call with Minnesota, with the Deluxe Corporation, and they told us the final pieces of information that we're going to need. And I have to tell you, I know there's been some, they've changed their mind a couple of times. There's been a little bit of a conflicting message sometimes. So I'm just telling you, we're reporting the information as best we have it. So first of all, the voting begins on February 9th, and it ends on February 16th. That's no change. They will not inform the 8 shortlisted towns of who the finalists are until February 9th. And that's why we've been working we have to assume that we're going to be in those finalists because we only vote for a week and we can't allow ourselves to be playing catch up once we find out on the 9th that we're in. So we're moving full speed ahead as though we're in already. And Craig's going to talk to you about the number of votes we're going to need to win this thing. Craig?
Yeah, Bill, and one other thing I think you'd like to share with me, if you could, during the voting process, we're only going to get 2 updates of where we stand.
Exactly.
You want to share what those dates are?
I would if I remember. I think the first date,
Sunday.
The first date it's about 3 days into the contest. They're going to give us one update, and then about 3 days later, they're going to give us another one, and then they're not going to tell us for the final 2 days whether we're winning or not. They just want you to be anxious about it and just keep voting, and we want you to keep voting.
So
how many votes do we need, Craig?
Well, based on a conference call today, last year there was only 2 finalists for the winners of the Small Business Revolution. The winning town, Wabash, Indiana, actually had about the exact population we have here in Bristol, just under 10,000 people. They amassed over 100,000 votes to win. So we feel we have to get that number or close to it to win this year. To do that, obviously we have to get a lot more people outside the borough to vote for Bristol. We need you and everybody you know to reach out through all of their social media networks. That could be your Facebook friends, your LinkedIn friends, anybody following you on Twitter, and more importantly, your place of work. Go to your boss, or if you have your own business, you have a mailing list, you got an email list of your customers, ask them to help you out. Bill, you want to tell them about some of the literature that they'll be able to send out to these people?
Yes. We have prepared, and we've shared a lot of it on Facebook. For example, this is a piece that's going to be on every restaurant table in town and any restaurant table where they will tolerate having it because we've made many of them and we're going to print as many as we need. We're in this to win. But you can send out this piece that shows Robert Herkovec as one of the sponsors of this event. You can put out the piece that says we're going to be part of an 8-part series video focused just on Bristol if we win. So the rewards for the whole town are pretty good. We have plenty of stuff to send you. If you message us, we'll send you information that you can then push out to your friends. I want to tell you, it may sound intimidating when Craig said we're going to need 100,000 votes. Understand, you can vote once a day from every device. So it's very legal and very possible that you might be able to vote 5 times a day for 7 days. That's 35 votes just from you as an individual, okay? But let me tell you what's happening here that we think is really exciting. We have elicited the support and secured the support of the social media networks of the following people: Congressman Fitzpatrick, Senator Tomlinson, State Representatives Tina Davis, John Galloway, Frank Farry, and Jean DiGirolamo. They all have Facebook pages, they all have a social network, and they are reaching out to tell their friends to vote for us. Also, what's very heartening is that other communities, Bensalem Township is doing the same thing for us, Falls Township, Middletown Township, Tullytown Borough, Unionville Borough, Morrisville, they're all joining the bandwagon because our message is this isn't just an honor for Bristol Borough, it's an honor for Bucks County. So when you look at it in those numbers, Lower Bucks Hospital, St. Mary's is helping us, Bucks County Community College has sent a note out to their faculty and staff. Every major group we can think of, Craig, is getting on board with us. This is exciting. We're going to win this. We can win this with your help. But you need to reach out, as Craig said, to every network you have. Friends in Butte, Montana. Anybody in the United States can vote. Anybody in Europe can vote. If they have a computer, they have internet access, they can vote for Bristol Borough.
You know, additionally, Bill, you're talking about the organizations. We're lucky enough to have a great meeting yesterday with Conwell Egan. We have Bristol High on board. Some of the other local high schools are jumping on board, urging all their students to vote. Additionally, asking the students to go home and ask their parents to vote. That's the key. We know that all our friends, everybody here in Bristol is behind it. You have to reach out to your friends, your family, people that follow you outside of Bristol, and ask them to help, and then pass it on. Ask them to ask their friends. There's no doubt we're going to win this, and we're going to do it with everybody's help.
The Bristol Riverside Theater is starting each of its performances by telling the people in attendance to vote for us and handing out cards. Okay, the list goes on and on. We're not alone. We've built a strong network to win this thing. We're going to have an event on Thursday, February 9th, and we're calling it a We've Already Won party. We're not going to know till Thursday whether we've won or not. And the time of day that it's announced is really up to Deluxe, and they told us today that that's based on when the networks, the national networks, might carry their announcement. So we're going to show up that night. We may already know whether we've won, but we're going to show up that night to have a party one way or the other. It's either going to be a party that says, here's how we move forward to keep getting votes, or it's going to be a party that said, we've had a tremendous ride together, we've come together, we've bonded, and let's have some fun. Either way, we want to see you on February 9th. There's a few tickets left. We're almost sold out. It's $5. It's a Moose. It's at the Moose Lodge. And you can get your tickets in all the normal places, Mignoni's and the tax office, and Great IDs, and the Center for the Arts. We're leaving somebody out. But.
I know you know, and to get back to the tickets, I believe the capacity is going to be right around 250, and as of this afternoon, Bill, if I'm not mistaken, we're down right around 20, 25 tickets left.
I think Karen said 18. Karen's family took a sales. I think we're down to 18 tickets. Look, the schools, as Craig said, a couple hundred kids at a time with their cell phones. Bristol High, I know the teachers are on board. Pat Mulhern has met with both the elementary and high school staffs. Craig met with Conwell Egan, as we said. We have friends who live in Bristol, teach in Ben Salem. It's going to be big. You need to do your part. Don't be shy. Don't ask yourself, gee, should I do this? I wonder if it'd be all right if I did that. Just go out and get us votes.